Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through the ABRSM theory grades. We're making a good start now through the Grade 5 Music Theory and Practice workbook. There are loads of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's also a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can access information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for the exam and also actually how to make best use of the time when you're in the exam room. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really fab. That'd be encouraging to me. And please do subscribe to keep updated. And so now let's crack on with what I refer to as section C. So if you find your PDF document and just turn to section C, all the information that we'll be needing can be found there. And then turn with me to page 11 in the Music Theory and Practice workbook. And we're ready to go. And so we're going to move on now to exercise 4. There we go. And so let's see what exercise 4 requires. So we'll look at the example first of all. It says to name the key of each extract, and then we need to rewrite the extract using the correct key signature. We need to remove any accidentals that become unnecessary. That's because it will now be the key signature using those instead. But we need to remember to add any accidentals that may be needed. And so we need to decide which key signature would be appropriate and also if it's major or minor. So this first example, they've told us it's G flat major. And we know this because let's look at what we've got available. The clues available. We have a B flat, there and there. We have an A flat, a G flat, another G flat, an E flat, a D flat, and a C flat. We've already got those, so I'm just mentioning the new ones. And so you can see that if we group these in the order that they should be, we've got B, E, A, D, G, C flat, which is the key signature of G flat major, complete with no omissions and nothing extra that we can't account for. So we've just got the plain old key signature of G flat major, and so we'd write the key signature for that and then just literally copy out the music, but there's no need for any of these extra accidentals now because they're all taken care of in this key signature. So let's look at the next one. So just at a glance through, we need to see which clues we've got, and the first thing that tells us straight away exactly what we're dealing with is this here. We've got a C double sharp, and so that means that the C sharp has been raised. The only way we can explain that is as the raised seventh. So if C is the seventh, then that means, well, C sharp is the seventh, that means D sharp is the eighth, which would mean we're in D sharp minor. And let's just check that everything else will confirm that for us. So we've got D sharps. There's our C sharp that's been raised to a double sharp. We've got E sharps, D sharp again, G sharps, F sharps, A sharps and E sharps. Now the key signature for D sharp minor, if you're not sure, you can check here. It's always a good idea to get used to writing these out yourself though. So D sharp minor is related to F sharp major with a key signature of F, C, G, D, A, E sharps. F, C sharp was there but raised, D, A, E sharp. So that's everything now explained, and so that's kind of the thinking done. So we know that we're in D sharp minor, We knew that straight away because of that raised 7th. And so now we need to add the key signature. F, C, G, D, A, E sharps, time signature. And so I'm just going to pop in the bar lines, keeping everything aligned so that I don't lose track where I am. We're a little bit stretched here because we've had a few sharps, so we'll just sort of squish this in and try and just get it back to being aligned. So the C sharp has been raised to a double sharp, and that's the accidental that we will still need to add, but all the others are taken care of by the key signature, and so there's no need for any other accidental. Oh, so saying that and then I go and do it. There's no need for any other accidentals. Everything else is in the key signature. I said the word accidental and felt obliged to do it. So F sharps and E sharps, A sharps, all in the key signature. So we just need to do the blobs. There we go. Missed one as well. Multitasking, not doing very well at it. There we go. Just double check we've got everything in. ETC to show it's not complete. There we go then. So if you want to turn over the page to page 12, and then perhaps if you want to have a go at these yourself. So if you want to have a go at this page yourself, by all means do so. And then re-access into the video and we can work through this together. Or you can just work through each one at a time and keep double checking yourself. But do try it on your own. It doesn't matter if you go wrong. It's much better to learn by your mistakes. We're always only ever writing in pencil. And so you can always erase your mistakes and you will learn more thoroughly that way. So I'm hoping you've had a little go at this. Let's work through this together. So we've got a C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp. I think we've accounted for everything now. E sharp. We've got an E sharp there, C sharp, F sharp. So we have, let's look at it in order. Do we have a full key signature? We have F, oh there's the C sharp, yeah. F, C, G, D, A, E. Yeah, we've got the full key signature with nothing that we can't explain. So we're in a major key and there's no clue of any raised sevenths or omissions that we can't quite explain. And so we know that we're in a major key, and the major key which has all of those, the E sharp is the last one that tells us it has to be F sharp major. And so that's the thinking done really. So now all we need to do is add the key signature. F, C, G, D, A, E. And after that we just copy in all of the note heads, just get the blobs in place and it's job done. So now it's just a matter of copying. There's no need for any accidentals because the key signature will take care of all of those. These key signatures take up quite a bit of room though, don't they? There we go, let's just get it back in alignment so that we don't get lost. Nice bit of Tchaikovsky going on here. Oh, I think my alignment's gone out a little bit there. Let's just tidy that bit up. Ledger lines are wandering a bit. There we go. No need for any accidentals, job done. So let's just now add in the phrasing, put these slur marks in just to be thorough. There we go. There we are, sorted. So let's have a look at this one now. So we've got some flats. Let's look at which clues we've got here. So we've got a B flat, oh no, a G flat, get my clefs correct. So we've got a G flat, E flat, there's the B flat, C flat, D flat, so we've got a D flat here, but we've got no D flat here. Now we can't change the way this sounds. We've got E flat, D flats, C flats here, A flats, G flats, and so we need to find a way of explaining why this D is not flattened. A flat made into a natural is raised, so in actual fact the absence of an accidental tells us that this is raised, so that has to be our raised seventh. And so here we've got it raised seventh. Here it isn't, but bear in mind we can have different forms of the minor scale. We can't just leave this unexplained. And so if D is the seventh, or the D flat raised as the seventh, then the eighth must be E flat. And so E flat minor is related to G flat major and has a key signature of B, E, A, D, G and C flat. And so that will explain all of these other flats in terms of the key signature, and then that's the raised seventh. So we're going to have to add an accidental of a natural sign there, but the key signature will take care of everything else. And so we have explained that as E flat minor. We've only got the raised seventh once, and then everything else is put back into the key signature. So remember, in the melodic minor version, when the scale descends, we don't raise the sixth and the seventh. And so the fact that this one isn't raised could be explained as a different minor form, but we have to still explain this one here. I think we've successfully managed to do that. I know they've given us lots of space here, but I'm just keeping mine and keeping with theirs, and that way I won't get confused. So here we go. We need the key signature for E flat minor, which is B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats and C flats. And then we need our time signature, and then just watching out which section we're on. Quite a long extract here. So this is the one that we need to now, this is a D natural, so we need to add a natural sign. It's the absence of a flat, which is the clue. And then we're back into the key signature, so everything's back as it should be, so there's no need for any more accidentals. It's tied over the line. Slurred. So all the thinking's done now, we've just got to copy carefully. It's confusing with two lines, so just keeping an eye on copying carefully, but we've done all the hard work now. There we go, nearly there. That's that. So we've just got a few articulation marks. That's slurred, that's tied, those are slurred, and there we go. that's that one done. So we've just got one more left on this page. So if you haven't done so already, just have a go and see if you can figure this out. So I'm hoping you've had a peep at this. Ooh, Madame Butterfly is one of my favourite operas. So, oh, it's the marvellous aria. There we go. Shall be singing this in my head as we go along. Let's try and concentrate on the notes. So let's see what we've got. We've got a G flat, an E flat, a D flat, another E flat, B flats, another D flats, A flats, another G flat, G flat, D flat, I think we've got everything accounted for there. Let's have a look. So what have we got so far? We've got B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats. There we go. Now so far all of these exercises that we've just been working with are dealing with these new keys of F sharp major or D sharp minor, F sharp major or D sharp minor, or G flat major, E flat minor. And so we're choosing from those keys in this particular section. So we've chosen G flat major. However, you would be excused for thinking that this is in D flat major, which has got B, E, A, D, G flats. As in this exercise, in this little extract here, there are no C's, no C flats present, and so you would wonder about popping that in that key signature. So it does look at a glance that that could be D flat major. However, out of the choice of these new keys that we're using, it's G flat major. So I would understand why you wouldn't put that, and I think that would be excusable. But we're just working within these new keys at the moment, and it was be explained in that key of G flat major rather than the minor alternative. It's not the related minor key. There are no raised sevenths, it's just a major key signature. There's nothing there that can't be explained, but because we're choosing from the new keys, I'm going to include this as the C flat in the key signature as well. It's just that there aren't any C flats here either, but we're choosing from the options of those new keys. So we've got B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats and C flats. Oh, do you know, I've just realised we need that on both lines, don't we? So I need that here as well. We need to include, because it goes on to 2 lines, let's just pop that in. The other ones didn't go on to 2 lines, did they? So we need to make sure that's on 2 lines. There we go. And now I can do this one as well. B, E, A, D, G. So it's a bit ambiguous in terms of G flat major. It could be excused as D flat major. However, we're just choosing from these new keys in this exercise, and so we'll explain it that way. So there's no need for any accidentals, and so now we just need to cover the note heads. Singing along in my head as I do this. I always cry when I hear this aria. There we go. It's quite a long extract. Restrain from singing it aloud to you. I'm no soprano. There we go, just get these tails copied over and we're nearly done. Perhaps you'd better take a little more time, maybe use a ruler. Just trying to be quick for you. Tie. Dearie me, I'm being a little rushed here. And a final tie at the end. There we go, that's the end of that one. I do hope this is helpful to you. I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am. Please do visit sharonbill.com and make use of all the resources that are there to help you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really encouraging to me. That would be fab. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more in store. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.